Hello. Hi, guys, and welcome back to the podcast. I hope you're good. I hope you're fine. I hope I met you well. And today, we'll be talking about appreciation in the K-pop industry. When we talk about appreciation, so recently, there have been a lot of debate about some K-pop artists that find it difficult to give back to their artists. And I'm not talking about material things, but when it comes to terms of music, when it comes to into terms of performance and all, there's the debate going on that they do not reciprocate the appreciation and the support their fans give them. And that brings us to the question of, should K-pop artists reciprocate the love and support they receive from their fans? I'll be right back after the short break to go deep into this conversation for today. I think this topic is like the two sides of a coin for me. Like, there's a part to it, another part to it. So, okay, let's talk about this. Let's open it up. We know fans are so devoted and passionate about someone they really like, even though some people really take it to the extreme when they want to show their love. Sometimes it turns to obsession. But there are some really dedicated fans that give their heart to an artist. And you know, the K-pop industry is an industry that both the artist and the fan, I believe they grow together, because when a K-pop company creates a group and markets them, the first thing they want is to gain fans, gain people that are interested. Then from there, they nurture these fans with the group themselves. So it's like a symbiotic relationship. They go hand in hand. So as one is growing, another is growing. As one is growing, another is growing. And some fans, I can categorically say that some K-pop artists' growth today is as a result of the relationship of the work both the company and the artists did to help the artists themselves. Not to say that the artists do not help themselves. Yes, they produce good music, they put themselves out there, they put themselves into the limelight with interviews, with a lot of content they put out. But I am saying fans play a strategic role when it comes to pushing and promoting an artist they love. Okay, let me give you this an example. Let me give you the very typical example I give most people when I'm talking about things like this. I talk about the relationship between the K-pop group BTS and their fans, the ARMY. When you look at the relationship between these two sets of people I just mentioned, you would see where I'm coming from when I say they grow together. Okay, everybody knew BTS as that underdog. They had this very overwhelming underdog story coming from nothing to something, and they had their fans backing them up. The fans were a major force in driving that group. I can even say 50%. Okay, let me say 70% sure. I am 70% sure the fans were the driving force of the popularity of that group. Let me tell you why. First off, they made sure everybody knew who these guys were, even to the extent that they found those fans so annoying that they are always up on them. Now, are they the only ones in the industry? There are other good artists in the industry. But people don't understand that this is how these fans grew these groups to this extent. So it is something a part of them. Imagine your fan calling a station, a DJ, telling them that play this song for us almost every day. He's getting this content. Please pray for us. To the extent that when this DJ was talking on an interview, he had to reference that these people are so passionate about their artists. Like, when you see them talk about their artists they love, you are so amazed about it. The PR strategy of ARMY, I can say I've never seen something like that before. The marketing strategy of ARMY, PR strategy of ARMY, it is so phenomenal. Like, it's so top notch. So when I see other groups, fans coming and attacking ARMY, that like, keep quiet, are they the only ones? There are a lot of other artists in the industry. I say, don't blame these fans. Don't blame them. It is not that they are doing it to to mock you or to downgrade the other artist. It is something they are used to. They are so used to this that it's become a part and parcel of them. So anywhere you see them talking about BTS, just know that the conversation might not have started from BTS. Someone just chipped something in about BTS and they took over that conversation. They would let you know who they are, whether you want to know or whether you do not want to know. And this is what I tell a lot of fans of 17 too. They do it with carrots. They make their idols known. They make their artists known. They tell you who they are. So when fans do this, you see the love and support they give to their artists. It's so phenomenal that you get so overwhelmed by it. But I feel that artists themselves, they should give back the love and support they receive from the fans. I understand that some of them don't care, or they care, but they feel like, I will do my bit, I can't do more than this. The artists that go the extra mile to show their love and support for, and why some, they do it naturally. Some give gifts to their fans, some give songs to their fans, and some actually give their 100% when it comes to performance. Okay, imagine, let's take this from this angle. Performance wise, concert. Imagine a fan buying a $300 ticket to come see your concert, calculating the fee for maybe transportation to get to that venue, then accommodation, then feeding, then buying of merch, then you have to pay for the ticket for that concert too. That is time, energy, and money invested into a particular person. Then you get into the concert. You're so hyped about this concert. Then when you get to the concert, what you receive is an half-baked performance. Okay, I would feel bad considering the money I spent, considering the time, considering the energy, and even considering what I was my expectation. I was expecting to have a blast, to do this, to do that. But when it happens once, I might give you a benefit of doubt. But when it keeps happening and reoccurring over and over and over again, I see you as an ingrate. I'm sorry. I see you as an ingrate. You feel like, okay, because they want to see me, I am the star of the show. Yes, you are the star of the show. But if you have an empty audience, you are not a star. You are just filling up a space. Other ways artists show their love. Some of them actually communicate with their fans. They have bonds with their fans. They support their fans. Like, when you see some relationship between artists and their fans, you wonder that, oh, have they been friends for a very long time? They communicate, but there's always, now let me say this, there's always a boundary to it. There's always a point where you do not exceed it. There are boundaries to these things. So I would say this: yes, K-pop artists should reciprocate back the love they receive from their fans, because it is definitely, it's not definitely, it is a must for you. You should. It's just like working in a company, putting my all in the company, then at the end of the day, there is no benefit for me, there is nothing for me after putting my all into it. And I'm not saying this is the case with this K-pop artist, but some people really invest their time and money into some of these things. And I feel the least some artists should do is give it back. Give your best in everything you're going to do. Do not give an half-assed performance and come and try to write it off as an excuse that you're not feeling so well. Yes, anybody can be feeling down or feeling bad at the time, but it shouldn't be a recurring situation. And fans should know the boundary. In as much as artists reciprocate the love and support they receive from fans, fans should also know that there is a limit to these things. They are not your relatives. You are not in a relationship with them. They are just fans. Yeah, you might have a relationship on the surface, fan to an artist, but they are still strangers to you. You just know them through the image they created for themselves. They are still strangers to you. You don't really know them. That's my take on it. Should they reciprocate the love they receive? Yes, they definitely should. And they should do it in the best way possible, in the way they know how to do it. Do not do more than yourself. That's how I'll end this episode for today. Yes. Till I meet you on the next episode of the podcast. Do well to stay safe. Watch a lot of K-drama. Listen to a lot of K-pop. And eat well. Bye for now.